Hi there, my name is Jennifer Bailey. I'm a realtor for Dale Sorensen Real Estate, serving buyers and sellers in sunny Vero Beach on the east coast of Florida. On this channel, I go over lots of fun stuff, area info, and real estate tips. If this is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you can get notices each time I make a new video for you to enjoy. This week's video is all about the juicy details on how Vero got its name and how a few no-nonsense progressives formed what is now called Indian River County. I've been doing some historical digging about our area and thought, how did Vero Beach get its start? What were the people like at that time? Why is it called Indian River County? So here's some really cool stories I learned about how it came to be and what we know today. Mosquitoes, movies, and the progressives that changed Vero. So first, how did Vero get its name? Well, Vero was settled by early pioneers in 1880s. It was chartered as a town in 1919 and became what we know of as Vero Beach in 1925. Henry T. Gifford was one of Vero's most notable early settlers. Back in 1887, he built a house here, which is still standing now, located near present-day City Hall. Gifford operated a citrus grove business and established Vero's first mercantile store, which also operated the post office, express office, and the railroad ticket office. Although there are dozens of story variations of where the name Vero came from, one of the popular stories is attributed to Gifford's wife Sarah, who suggested the settlement be named Vera or Vero for its Latin meaning faith or to speak the truth. So the town was called Vero. Here are a few photos of this historic Gifford home. This is the oldest home in Vero Beach, recorded to have been built in 1887. This home is currently undergoing some renovations. It's proudly on display, beautifully painted at its new location right on Route 60 near US 1. I bet that most people who drive by that old Vero home of Henry and Sarah Gifford probably have no idea what it truly is and the history it's seen. Gosh, if those walls could talk, I'd love to hear all the stories that they'd have to say. You can read some of the other great stories which have been published by the Indian River County Library in an article called Where Did Vero Beach Get Its Name? Some significant milestones of making Vero Vero. The post office application was filed on 29th of September 1891. Vero was platted by Herman Zuka between 1913 and 1914. Vero was incorporated on June 10th, 1919. Vero was changed to Vero Beach and incorporated on 19th of May, 1925. Indian River County was formed on June 30th, 1925, and the official flower, the hibiscus, was approved in October 1967. Now, how did we become Indian River County? Our little 617 square mile county has changed its county name several times over the years. From the early beginnings belonging to the British Empire to becoming called Brevard County, then becoming part of St Lucie County, and finally to this part of the story where we became Indian River County as we know today. I found a fun place online to view old maps as well at oldmapsonline.org. The change from St. Lucie to Indian River County didn't come without a fight and loads of tension between the people who lived in the north and south of the then St. Lucie County. It all began with those blood-sucking mosquitoes and the restrictive blue laws. Prior to 1925, Indian River and Martin County were all part of one big county called St. Lucie County. Fort Pierce was the main seat for the county for this entire area. The people in the south part of the county didn't feel that they were getting the representation for the taxes they were paying, and the developing north part of the county wanted to build their citrus businesses and encourage development and growth in the town. Tension was so high between the two sides of the county, especially on the control of the mosquito population. During the land boom, developers in the northern part of the then St. Lucie County thought that the mosquitoes would discourage potential purchasers from moving to this area. They believed that a mosquito abatement district would be key in stimulating economic growth. Meanwhile, St. Lucie County's blue laws caused a crisis and was one of the main catalysts for the breakup of St. Lucie County. There were a few progressive Veroites who created a major uproar in 1924 wanting to remove the town from the grasp of St. Lucie County politicians as a result of William Atkins' new movie theater in downtown Vero, who wanted to open his picture show on a Sunday. At that time, the St. Lucie County blue laws forbid the sale of any merchandise on a Sunday, which also included showing movies. Even though this blue law forbidding the Sunday showing, Mr. Atkins decided to premiere the Sunday movies anyway, despite the warnings to stop. Law enforcers learned of the defiance of the law, and an ugly, aggressive raid took place at the new theater, where several employees were also arrested. It's said that the sheriff drew his gun and roughly ordered the crowd that had gathered to make way. This show of force elevated the ever-mounting tensions that the Veroites had with St. Lucie County. This event became the last straw for Vosell, Atkins, and other community leaders who worked vociferously to create the new county that we know today. Reports say that in Vero, Vosell and Alex McWilliam, a Scottish emigre and prominent businessman, proposed a bill calling the creation of the state's first mosquito control district, and that it should be introduced at the same time as the legislation authorizing the creation of a new county. In May 1925, Vosell and McWilliam led a trainload of 100 supporters of the new county and the mosquito abatement district to Tallahassee. It's also said that when the Vero delegation went to Tallahassee to lobby for its own county, that Governor Martin wanted it to be named after him. The Vero delegation disapproved of this request by the governor. They wanted it to be named Indian River County. Thus, there was a stalemate. Knowing that the Southern County people were also wishing to separate from St. Lucie County, Vero leadership approached them and asked them if they would name their county after Governor Martin to bring him on board with the division of St. Lucie County, and they said yes. Vero leadership then went back to Governor Martin and indicated that the Stewart delegation would be agreeable to naming their county after him, so long as the new northern county would be named Indian River County, and then it became so. And the governor had a county named after him too. The order for the 3 new counties was signed on June 30th, 1925, forever changing the future of our area. In an ironic twist of events, the celebration for the 3-county victory was held at Mr. Atkins' new movie theater right on 14th Avenue in downtown Vero Beach, and Governor Martin was in attendance. There's a variety of stories out there, but what I've learned after several years of living in Vero Beach, that this community is a great place to raise a family full of kind-hearted people, plenty of warm days and sunshine. Vero Beach is slow to grow, but this is by design. We are surrounded by loads of ancient tall trees, very few tall buildings, plethora of cultural activities, still free to park on the beach, and of course, a long history of people who have made a great impact in what it is today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a quick thumbs up. You might also like this video that I made about haunted places in Florida. You can click it here. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you next time.